We constantly meet with people and we help a lot of young leaders. And one of the questions that recently came up by Kevin Verdu was, what is one lesson that I wish I paid attention to in the beginning of my leadership career? So if I could go back to the very start of my leadership journey, the one lesson I wish I had really paid attention to is this: never lower the standard for comfort. See, early on when you're a young leader, I thought leadership meant protecting people's feelings, giving them more time, fixing their problems for them. It felt good in the moment, and I thought I was helping. In reality, every time I lowered the bar, I trained weakness into my culture. So to give you a couple examples, right, of what I would do. I remember in the early days when someone on the team would show up late, instead of confronting them, I told myself, it's only 5 minutes. At least they're here. At least they made it. At least they're safe. Another time, an agent consistently made excuses for not hitting targets. Instead of enforcing accountability, instead of working directly with them, identifying core problem, I gave them more leads. And I said, maybe this will help them catch up and help them hit quota. What happened? Those small cracks spread. So showing up late became normal. Excuses became contagious. And I found myself carrying more weight than ever. Not because the team couldn't handle it, but because I allowed them to believe the standards were optional. What you allow is what you teach. And that is a very important lesson for you to remember. Wisdom needs to be learned. And the way it's learned is through accountability. Accountability is protection, not punishment. See, at first, I thought holding someone accountable was harsh. But what I didn't understand is that accountability actually saves people from themselves. It forces them to rise higher than their excuses. Clarity will always beat comfort. You see, early on, I tried to sugarcoat things and I thought softening the truth would motivate people. In reality, the opposite happened. People only changed when I was crystal clear about the standard and the consequence. And that is why consistency builds trust. When I bend the rules for some and enforce them for others, I lost credibility. People don't follow leaders who play favorites. They follow leaders who enforce the same rules for everyone, every single time. See, standards over feelings is the motto. The best people don't want you to go easy on them. They want you to push them. Lowering that bar doesn't protect them. It robs them of their growth and their potential. And that's why moving forward, when I started to become a better leader, I'm not a Willy Wonka. I don't sugarcoat things. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to hear, and it might hurt you. And I'd rather slap you with the truth than kiss you with a lie. And you have no idea the amount of people actually appreciated that. The amount of people valued that because they knew that there was no wiggle room to be able to put any fluff in the front. That it was going to be the way it is. Despite the color of your skin, despite what language you speak, what country you're from, what gender you are, it didn't matter. Elite is elite, and elite has no gender, it has no color, it has nothing. It has one thing, and that is called standard. Leadership is also not about being liked. Being liked is temporary. Being trusted is permanent. So when I finally chose to protect the mission over protecting feelings, respect followed naturally. See, the culture you build is not written in the posters or speeches. It is written in what you tolerate. If lateness, excuses, or laziness get a free pass, then that is your culture. I want you to remember something, okay? A team will always grow faster when the standard is enforced early. It's easier to correct someone in a week 1 than to break bad habits after year 1. Delay makes everything harder. Imagine a clay, and imagine this clay that you have, and it's still wet, and you can still mold it. So that's why while the clay is wet, you want to be able to mold it. You want to make sure it actually understands what the standards are. Because if you wait too long, the clay gets too hard. And when you try to mold it, it will break. And that means it will be too late. So the lesson I wish I paid attention to earlier is this: never lower the standard to make people comfortable. Because when you do, you don't just slow down growth, you weaken the culture, you lose respect, and you rob people of their potential. Leadership is not about making people feel safe in their weakness. It's about pulling strength out of them they didn't even know they had. The sooner I learned that, the sooner my culture shifted from average to elite.